can you work from paradise? This is a question I get asked a lot. Niluka, you're living in beautiful places around the world. Surely you find it hard to work. How do you stay motivated? And while sometimes, yes, it can be tempting to just go to the beach and clock off early, ultimately the only reason I have this lifestyle is because I work. So that is hugely motivating in and of itself. However, I do have some core tips that I personally use to stay productive as a digital nomad. And today I'll be sharing these with you. Hi, my name's Niluka Kavanagh. I'm the founder of Imagine That, the business school for digital nomads. I'm originally from London and I previously worked at a Big 4 consulting firm when I lived there. Before I decided to work for myself and work from anywhere and had 2 businesses done fully remote while living in 7 places across the world. This experience taught me so much, and this channel is where I share many of those learnings. So, how can we be productive as a digital nomad? Well, tip 1 is to do something you genuinely enjoy. Self-discipline is everything in this lifestyle and career path. And what helps with self-discipline? Having a genuine passion for what you do. It also helps if you are naturally quite driven as a person and have clear goals, because then you can set your schedule accordingly. But even if you're not the most driven person on earth, having something that you find meaningful to work on will make so much difference. Do I want to go to the beach this morning? Or do I want to make progress on this task that I'm working on that actually excites me? If you enjoy what you do, these decisions become much easier to make. Versus, if you're a digital nomad and you really hate your job, then this motivation can go and it will be far easier to just clock off when living in paradise. Tip number 2, have a solid work setup. Finding a co-working space or a great cafe with aircon and Wi-Fi works wonders. You can be in the zone when you're there, then step out and enjoy your surroundings when you're not there. For me, this helps a great deal with separating work and play. It's also worth investing in portable monitors, laptop stands, notebooks, and anything else that gives you that office-esque work feel. As a digital nomad, I don't recommend just working on your laptop on the sofa or even going and working on a sun lounger on the beach. For me, this is not going to make you the most productive, but co-working spaces and cafes, which are great to work in, absolutely. And these places can also be great ways to meet other people, to meet other nomads, to meet other remote workers. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do like and subscribe. It helps me reach more people like you and continue making videos like this. Tip number 3. Always focus on output first. Okay, so this one isn't necessarily just for digital nomads, but I do think it's really important, so I am going to include it here. It's nothing new that progress is measured on output results, not clocking up a set number of hours. And I am a big believer in this, and I have experienced it firsthand. Success isn't measured by hours, it's measured by the impact and the results you bring. So, what does that mean? Well, this can really help with optimizing your schedule and focusing on what truly matters in your business or in your job. So what I mean by that is 4 hours of deep work with airplane mode on, really focused, is going to be worth so much more than an unproductive day flitting between tasks, being on your phone, and just not being present and focused in what you're doing. And so if you have that deep focus, it means you get more time to enjoy your surroundings when you're not working. And tip number 4, Find other like-minded individuals. So find others who are in the same boat as you. They're not traveling, they are working remotely. When I was in Lisbon, there were so many entrepreneurial and digital nomad groups. When I was in Koh Samui, there was a startup group which had plenty of interesting people working on their own projects, businesses, ventures, you name it. Being around those types of people, we are influenced by the people we're around. That supercharges your own work goals and what you want to achieve. It makes you realize that, hey, there are others like me doing the same in this environment, doing really well. So, those are my 4 tips of being productive as a digital nomad. Let's recap them. Tip number 1, do something you genuinely enjoy or something that feels meaningful. Tip number 2, have a solid work setup. Tip number 3, always focus on output first, output over hours. Tip number 4, find other like-minded individuals who are also working remotely that you can gain energy from. If you like this video and you want to work with me on becoming a digital nomad or starting an online services business that allows you to work from anywhere, you can find me on LinkedIn, Niluka Kavanagh. You can also join over 400 people in the Imagine That Work From Anywhere movement. I'll put the link in the description below. So I hope that was helpful. Do like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you here next time.